Good evening. You find me in the delightful joy of being in the Lake District. I have just driven up after work on a Friday night. About an hour's walking in the dark. I'm just at the edge of Haweswater. I've brought out the Hilberg tonight. It's been a while. And every time I get back in this tent, I just think, why do I not take this tent out more often? It is quite wet, and I think it's going to be quite cold tonight. I think it's going to get down to almost freezing. Forecast couldn't decide if it was going to rain or start sleeting, so it'll be interesting to see what I'll wake up to tomorrow. But yeah, an odd one, because I've just walked in tonight, got absolutely soaked. I've brought a load of food, and then Tom's going to come and join me tomorrow, so tomorrow's just going to be waiting around really, and I don't think the weather's going to be particularly nice. And then the plan is on Sunday to go up and do a big walk, take the spikes, take the axes, and get up high and see how much snow there's up there. And I've just done a small section of the coast to coast that I did in the summer. It was the bit where my knee fell off and decided not to work anymore after like day 4 or 5. So doing that in the dark and remembering how to do it, not using a map, was quite interesting. Yeah, it's later than I thought it was. It's about 7:30 now. So it's taken a while to get here and put the tent up. But yeah, settled, nice and warm. I think it's time for some food, some drink, and then an early night. I think I am shattered. And 4 days till Christmas now. 4 days. Almost there. Long term, this one. But yeah, I shall stop rambling. 2 minutes, says it there. 2 minutes I've been just chatting. Oh. Right. May see something else later. You might not. It might be tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. It was quite bright out. It's quite a big moon. I had about 20 minutes of walking without using a head torch, just using the moon before it clouded over and started raining. But it looks like there's quite a bit of snow on top. Couldn't really see when I got here, so it'll be interesting to see what views I wake up to. Right, food. Definitely food time. Morning, campers. It's been chilly in the night. There's a little bit of snow that's come down into my tent last night. I was right about the mountains being white. It is cold this morning. Morning. As you can see, it's freezing outside. Tom's going to get here about 4:30, 5, I think. So I'm just going to hunker down today. It is cold out there. It was raining last night, and then when I've got out this morning, there's a little bit of snow around my tent, so I think there's a bit of sleet last night. I think it's going to be a bit colder tonight, so I might wake up to a bit of white tomorrow. Boots are a bit damp, which is frustrating. But yeah, I've just been out, collected some water, done what I need to do, and I'm going to boil some water, have a drink, have some breakfast, and I might go for a little walk. It depends on how cold it is, because it was freezing when I went out then. So we will see. But yeah, warm drink, get me going, and then see what the day entails. You just hear waves of wind coming. The time is now something like 6 PM, 5:30, and that intermittent light in the middle is Tom. I've walked about 25 minutes back down the path to meet him so he doesn't get lost. Yeah, just waiting for him to arrive now. So, it is now Sunday morning. I think I've got a total of about 6 minutes footage in the first 2 days. We were up early this morning. Back at the cars by about 8:30. Ditched the big bags, grabbed some little bags, and the ice axes and spikes and all that stuff. And now we're seeing how far we get before the going gets too rough. Put down quite a lot of snow last night. So we're going up to Small Tarn, and then maybe Mardale, Ill Bell, and then High Street, and then Kidsy piking down is the max. Depends how it is underfoot and how grim it gets. But so far, stopped snowing, and all's good. Car park. Destination. Waterfalls. So we have made it to Small Water. Our path now goes around here. Up there. Very still. Very, very still. There's some snow on top. And some of these clouds look a bit heavy. And this is Tom having a little party on his private beach. Nice little shelter. Just a little dust and the snow coming down now. We're going up there somewhere.
And you end up telling Mum maybe I'll be home at 6 o'clock the parcel she's inadvertently sent home.
So, we have laid up just over this little ridge now. The wind really picks up, so we've stopped, had some munch, and then continue up. I think we're going up
Mardale, Ill Bell.
Mardale, Ill Bell up there, and then I think we see what conditions are like then. So we shall see. we've just come down from up there on High Street. And then basically just down to behind those woods, I think. So not too bad. We got a little bit sketchy going down there then. We had to get our axes out, and I had a little fall. So that's Tom, 16 months we lasted. I lasted 16 months without a fall. I'm not sure if it counts if it's like just sliding onto my bottom. Total fall. Just a little to my arse, Tom. Doesn't count.
Feet in the air, arse on the floor.
So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure Tom falls over at some point before we get to the car so it's even. But he's been stubbornly refusing to stack it. I'm not sure if it counts if I tap him in the ankles or something on the way down. So I'll report back if he stacks it. Success! We are back at the cars. It was a bit sludgy on the way back. That last little bit was tricky underfoot, slippery rocks. But we've got back to cars at just the right time because it's just started hailing, raining, snowing, doing something. There is precipitation coming out of the sky. But yeah, last little bit, last 500 metres, got really tired. But yeah, enjoyed that one. It was good. Now I can go home and relax for the evening. Yeah, enjoyed that. Good one. 2 hills, 2 tarns.
Okay, I'm ready, James.
Right. Cheers for watching.